without us, the biosphere has always done an excellent job of cleaning up after itself. The planet has both the resources and the experience to deal with global warming. It's done it before. Global heating also spiked during the Cretaceous era, between 144 and 65 million years ago. It is the age of dinosaurs. The climate is changing radically, but slowly, over millions of years, giving many species a fighting chance to adapt over time. A period of extreme volcanic activity floods the atmosphere with 6 times the CO2, sending the average global temperature skyrocketing. It takes millions of years, but nature scrubs all that extra CO2 out of the atmosphere. It's absorbed through natural carbon sinks in the oceans and plants, and buried deep in the earth. Then, over millions of years more, it's fossilized. Billions of tons of carbon infused with the power of the sun were buried throughout the Earth's history. Those fossils sunk deep underground, producing enormous reserves of coal and crude oil. That's where the CO2 nightmare ended for the Cretaceous period, and ours began. It's the final irony of global warming. The very same carbon that was scrubbed out of the atmosphere so long ago is now being pumped back into the air every time we burn those fossil fuels. And it's warming the planet all over again.
And lo and behold, humans come along, we dig the stuff up, we find it's an incredibly valuable energy resource, and without thinking about it, we burn it and return this carbon back to the atmosphere in the space of less than a century.
In effect, we're reproducing the extreme conditions of the Cretaceous era, only this time at breakneck speeds. So quickly that most species won't have a chance to adapt and survive. The world's appetite for energy remains voracious. Our carbon footprint is staggering. As global warming escalates, it also accelerates. At some point, climate change could take on a life of its own, and global warming would become a runaway train. The only question is, now that we know about it, what are we going to do?